I thought love meant holding on, even when it hurts. I answered every call at night, put your needs before my own. I wore your silence like a warning, but I still stayed alone. I painted smiles over my sorrow, said I was fine again. I kept forgiving all your damage, just to feel your hand. Every tear I tried to hide felt like rain inside my chest. I was breaking just to keep you. Guess that's how I loved you best. I loved you too much, more than myself. I chose your heart over my health. I stayed when you gave me nothing. I burned just to keep you warm. I loved you too much. Can't you see? You took every piece of me, and now I'm standing in the ruins for loving you too much. You never asked how I was feeling, but I knew your every scar. Made excuses for your coldness, called it who you are. I waited for a love that faded like a song on a repeat. I kept believing you would save me while you watched me bleed. I confused pain for loyalty and silence for the truth. I lost myself inside your shadow, trying not to lose you. I loved you too much, more than myself. I chose your heart over my health. I stayed when you gave me nothing. I burned just to keep you warm. I loved you too much. Can't you see? You took every piece of me, and now I'm standing in the ruins of loving you too much. Maybe love shouldn't feel like war. Maybe I don't have to beg for more. I was drowning in your arms, calling it home. But I hear my heart now, screaming to be whole. I loved you too much, but now I know love shouldn't break my soul. I gave you my tears, my nights, my trust, and it was never enough. I loved you too much. That part is true, but I'm finally choosing me over you. This is the end of the sacrifice. I won't lose myself twice. I loved you too much. I love me now. I never knew a place could be until you did. Your voice was where I rested after every broken day. Your arms felt like a shelter from the world and all its way. I learned your walls and windows, every quiet corner too. I thought I'd found my forever inside of you. I built my heart around your name, made your love my only ground. I didn't see the cracks forming till it all came crashing down. You were my home, my safe place, where my fears would disappear. Now I'm lost in empty hallways, wishing you were still here. You were my home, my heartbeat, every room knew my pain. Now I'm sleeping in the ruins of love that couldn't stay. Through every silence, called it peace instead of cold. I ignored the signs of leaving, 'cause I was scared to be alone. I unpacked all of my secrets, laid them out on your floor. You locked the door behind you, didn't live here anymore. I kept the lights on just in case you'd remember how to return. But every night the dark reminded me some things never learn. You were my home, my safe place, where my fears would disappear. Now I'm lost in empty hallways, wishing you were still here. You were my home, my heartbeat, every room knew my pain. And now I'm sleeping in the ruins of love that couldn't stay. Maybe I confused love with shelter and loneliness with trust. I made you my forever, but forever wasn't us. Now I'm learning how to stand without your walls around my soul. I'm finding strength in broken places, learning how to be my own home. You were my home, but I survived when you walked away. I'm rebuilding from the ashes, learning how to stay. You were my home, but now I know I don't need you to breathe. I'm not homeless in your absence, I'm finally free. You were my home, now I'm building what you need. I know the truth, and I stayed anyway. You stopped looking in my eyes, started loving me in parts. I felt the distance growing, but I ignored my heart. You gave me half of nothing, called it doing your best. I kept lowering my standards just to feel your chest. Every warning felt like fear, so I told myself to wait. I kept hoping you'd come back while you slowly slipped away. I stayed when I should have left, when love was killing me. I chose the lie of maybe over what I clearly see. I stayed when I should have left, I broke to make you stay. I lost myself in all the words you never meant to say. I defended you in silence when my friends all saw the truth. I carried all the blame like it belonged to me and you. I memorized your patterns, your moods, your escape. I learned how to love you quietly while you chose to run away. I thought pain meant loyalty, I know the truth now. I ignored the signs like they were nothing. Turned red flags into reasons to stay. I called your absence being busy, found excuses you never gave. I fell in love with what I imagined, not the way you treated me. I held on to every promise that you never meant to keep. I heard my heart screaming warnings, but I told it to be strong. I thought loving harder would save us. That's where I went wrong. I broke my own heart, loving you, staying when I knew the truth. I gave you chances you didn't earn, and learned my lesson the hard way too. I broke my own heart night by night, caught in pain, hope in disguise. You didn't tear me apart alone. I broke my own heart, holding on. I defended you in empty rooms when no one asked me to. I lowered all my expectations just to keep loving you. I romanticized your silence, called your distant space. I stayed loyal to your potential while you stayed the same. I thought love meant self-erasing, putting you above my pain. But love shouldn't feel like losing every part of who I am. I broke my own heart, loving you, staying when I see through was the truth. I waited for a version of you that never showed up, never moved. I broke my own heart, tear by tear, by choosing you over being clear. You didn't tear me apart alone. I broke my own heart, holding on. Maybe loving someone shouldn't mean abandoning me. Maybe the hardest truth to face is my heart begged me to leave. I mistook suffering for devotion and loneliness for fate. But I'm done paying for a love that only knows how to take. I broke my own heart, but I learned I won't repeat what I earned. I won't chase love that feels like loss, or set myself on fire to feel warm. I broke my own heart, that's true, but now I know what not to do. This time I'll listen when my heart says, choose you. I broke my own heart so I could finally heal it. I was slipping, and you never reached for me. I was breaking right in front of you, but you said nothing at all. I kept screaming in my silence while you leaned against the wall. I begged with every quiet glance, every breath I couldn't hold. You saw me losing everything, and still you let me go. I wore my pain like honesty, hoping you would see. But loving you felt lonelier than being alone with me. You watched me fall and did nothing. called it faith instead of fear. I kept hoping you'd step forward, but you stayed nowhere near. I learned how to hurt quietly so I wouldn't scare you off. I disappeared in loving you, and you never noticed I was lost. I mistook your distance for patience, your coldness for control. But love shouldn't feel like begging just to not feel invisible. You watched me fall and did nothing, stood there and let me break. I was reaching out with shaking hands while you looked away. You watched me fall, didn't catch me, didn't even try. I lost myself in front of you, and you let it die. Maybe you were never meant to save me when I was weak, but loving someone shouldn't mean being unseen while you bleed. I was fighting for my life, calling your silence love, but now I see the truth in you. You were never enough. You watched me fall, but I survived. I picked myself up alone. I won't beg for someone's hands who never felt like home. You watched me fall, that part is true, but now I rise without you. This is the moment I choose myself and leave the wreckage too. You watched me fall. I learned how to stand. I try to be everything, but it was never me you wanted. I changed my tone, I changed my smile just to fit inside your day. I learned to shrink my feelings so you wouldn't walk away. I read between your silences, heard things you never said. I blame myself for every doubt that lived inside your head. I kept reaching for your love like it was something I could earn, but no matter how I gave my heart, you never turned. I was never enough for you, no matter what I tried to be. I gave you all my broken parts, you still couldn't choose me. I was never enough. I see I bent until I couldn't stand. You wanted someone easier, so I became less than I am. I stayed quiet when I was hurting, called it being strong. I carried all your expectations, even when they felt wrong. I loved you with a patient heart, all while you looked for more. I stood right in front of you, but you were already at the door. I mistook your distance for something I should fix. I thought love meant disappearing just to coexist. I was for you, but I'm enough for me. I won't beg for love again or trade my worth for hope that bleeds. I was never enough, that's true, but that was never my fault. I was just loving someone who didn't know how to love at all. I was never enough until I chose myself. They said love was safe, so why am I bleeding? I learned how to read your silence better than your truth. I memorized your excuses so I wouldn't lose you. I called every tear patience, every bruise just love. I stayed hoping things would change while I was giving up. I kept forgiving every wound you never tried to heal. I told myself it's normal to feel what I feel. Love shouldn't hurt like this, shouldn't leave me afraid, shouldn't feel like walking on glass. Every word I say, love shouldn't hurt like this, shouldn't break me inside. If I'm crying more than smiling, this can't be love, right? I shrank myself to fit your moods, called it compromise. I swallowed every I'm not okay just to keep the peace alive. I stayed loyal to your promises that you never kept. I loved you through the damage until there was nothing left. I confused fear with devotion and pain with being strong. But love shouldn't feel like losing who I am just to belong. Love shouldn't hurt like this, shouldn't steal my sleep, shouldn't make me doubt my worth or beg you to choose me. Love shouldn't hurt like this, shouldn't feel like love. If loving you means losing me, I don't want it anymore. Maybe love is gentle, maybe love is kind, maybe it doesn't leave you broken every night. I don't wanna be anymore. Trembling breath. I never thought love would make me kneel like this. I watched you pack your silence while I searched for words. Every second felt like falling, and I still begged first. I held on to your jacket like it might change your mind. I promised things I shouldn't just to buy more time. I felt my pride collapse inside me as your eyes looked away. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't know you go. I begged you to stay when you were already gone. I traded all my dignity just to hold you on. I begged you to stay while my heart broke in two. I forgot my own words, trying not to lose you. I blame myself for everything you never tried to fix. I told myself love means fighting, even when it hurts like this. I cried into your silence while you stayed so calm. You were letting go so easily while I was falling apart. I thought if I loved you louder, you might finally hear. But love shouldn't feel like begging through your tears and fear. I begged you to stay when you were already gone. I traded all my dignity just to hold you on. I begged you to stay like love was a crime. I gave you all my seconds, you gave me goodbye. Maybe love shouldn't feel like pleading or proving I deserve your time. I don't wanna lose myself just to keep you in my life. I was shaking on my knees, calling desperation love. But now I see the truth in it. That was not enough. I begged you to stay, but now I choose to leave. I won't break my heart again just to make you believe. I begged you to stay. That part still hurts to say, but I'm learning that real love would never make me beg to stay. Beg to stay. Now I'm learning how to go. I thought time would soften the pain, but all you left were scars. I don't remember your laughter, just the sound of doors. Every promise you whispered still cuts me to the core. I replay every moment, searching for the good. But love shouldn't feel like surviving someone who misunderstood. I tried to keep the good parts, but they fade too fast. All that stays are the echoes of everything you cracked. You left scars, not memories. Nothing warm to hold, just a heart full of reminders of a love that turned so cold. You left scars, not memories. I still feel where you've been. You didn't give me something beautiful. You left ants under my skin. I trusted you with my softness. You handled it like glass. I blame myself for breaking when you never look back. I loved you with open hands. You took and took again. Now I flinch at the thought of love, wondering where it ends. I called it growing pains, but it was just a beautiful care. I stayed loyal to the idea of you while you were never there. You left scars, not memories. Nothing safe to feel, just nights where I question if any of it was real. You left scars, not memories. I carry them every day. I don't miss you, I miss the girl who thought you'd stay. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's naming the pain. You don't get to live in my heart just because you left the stain. I won't romanticize the damage or call it love again. I survived what you did to me, and that's how I win. You left scars, not memories, but I'm still standing strong. I won't let your past define me or decide where I belong. You left scars, not memories, but they don't know my name. You were a chapter full of lessons, not the reason I stayed the same. You left scars, but I kept my soul. I didn't notice the time passing until I was standing here alone. I loved you through my growing pains. lens through who I used to be. I gave you all my innocence and all my honesty, while everyone else was chasing dreams, I was chasing you. I built my future around your name and called it love, not truth. I waited while you figured out what you never chose. I stayed loyal to your someday while mine just slowly closed. I gave you my best years, my youth, my time, my heart. I stayed when love was fading and falling apart. I gave you my best years and you gave me regret. You moved on like it meant nothing. I'm still paying the debt. I watched my friends fall in love, start lives of their own, while I kept defending someone who never felt like home. I grew older beside your silence, learned to wait in pain. I gave you my becoming while you stayed the same. I thought love meant patience, then holding on no matter what. But love shouldn't cost you time you'll never get back. I gave you my best years, my laughter and my tears. I believed in every promise that disappeared. I gave you my best years and you never stayed. Now I'm mourning the girl I was before I gave them away. Maybe I was brave for loving that deep. Maybe I was foolish for not choosing me. But I won't punish my heart for what it tried to do. I was loving with everything, I just loved the wrong you. I gave you my best years, but I still survived. I'm not broken, I'm wiser, still learning to rise. I gave you my best years, but they didn't end me. The rest of my life is still waiting. The way grinds to me. I gave you my best years, now I'm taking my future back. I thought tears would drown me, but they taught me how to breathe. I cried on the bathroom floor at 3 a.m. Mascara stains, shaking hands. I begged the mirror for a sign that I was more than what you left behind. You said I was too much to love, then walked away like I was nothing. Every promise broke like glass, cut me deep, but I still stood. I learned pain doesn't doesn't ask permission, it just changes you. Crying made me stronger. Every tear wrote my name. I was breaking, I was falling, but I rose up from the pain. You thought I'd disappear, you thought I'd lose my fire, but crying made me stronger, and heartbreak made a fighter. I wore silence like a dress, smiled through the emptiness. Loved you more than I loved me, that was my mistake. Honestly, I waited while you faded out. Chose myself when you had doubt. I stopped chasing ghosts at night, stopped asking why I wasn't enough. I don't need your apology, I healed without your love. Crying made me stronger. Every tear rewrote my name. I was breaking, I was falling, but I rose up from the pain. You thought I'd disappear, you thought I'd lose my fire, but crying made me stronger, and heartbreak made a fighter. I felt weak, but I survived. I lost you, found my life. If loving you was my war, then healing is my victory. Crying made me stronger. I don't shake when I hear your name. I turn scars into water, turn my tears into flames. I don't need you to finish, I don't need you to care. Crying made me stronger, and I finally made it here. I cried, and I became someone unbreakable. I didn't think I'd make it through, but I'm still here. I gave you every fragile part, every truth, every scar. I stayed when it hurt to breathe, when loving you was killing me. I learned your silence like a song, played it back all night long. I kept hoping you'd choose me while you slowly let me go. I lost myself trying to save a love that didn't want me home. But I survived loving you, even when it broke me in two. survived loving you. I memorized the way you changed. Same face, but not the same. You held my hand with distant eyes. Said I'm fine, but told me lies. I blame my heart, I blame my soul for loving someone half involved. I waited for a version of you that was never coming back. I held on to what we were while you moved on ahead. But I survived loving you, even when it broke me in two. I cried until my tears ran dry, still woke up, still tried. You were my deepest wound, but I survived loving you. I thought losing you was the end, but it was start of breathing again. I found my strength in letting go. I learned my worth when you said no. I survived loving you. I don't shake when I hear your name. I turn the hurt into truth, turn the loss into change. You were my storm, my blue, but I survived loving you. I loved you, and I lived. I've been, I bled, I almost disappeared, but I'm still standing here. I trusted you with open hands. You closed your fist, I didn't understand. I read your silence like a lie. Told myself we'd be alright. I kept forgiving all the pain, calling damaged love again. I lost my voice just to keep you calm, drown my truth just to hold on. But loving you shouldn't feel like war. I won't do that anymore. I won't break again. I've done enough breaking for you. I won't lose myself trying to be something you choose. I cry oceans up until the end. I believed every word you said, even when your eyes had left. I held on to what we were. Long after it stopped being real, I waited for you to choose me, while my heart quietly bled. I made excuses for your distance, called it time and called it fate. But love shouldn't feel like silence or nights that never changed. My heart loved the truth before my mind let go. It felt just slipping long before you told me so. I tried to hold the dream, but reality came through. My heart learned the truth before I did. I replayed us in every song, pretended you were holding on. You said nothing's wrong with these, while losing pieces of me. I loved you past the warning signs, past every broken line. I thought patience meant devotion, thought love was meant to hurt, but my heart kept screaming softly that I deserve more than words. My heart learned the truth before my mind let go. It felt just slipping long before you told me so. I tried to hold the dream, but reality came through. My heart learned the truth before I did. I stopped fighting what I felt inside, stopped chasing reasons why. Losing you taught me to see love doesn't leave you empty. My heart learned the truth, and finally I listened. I let go of the fantasy and chose forgiveness. I walked away from loving you and learned to choose me too. My heart learned the truth, and now I do. I loved you honestly, but I loved myself enough to leave. I cried enough for you. I stayed quiet just to keep the peace, swallowed words you didn't need. I gave you every fragile part. You called it love, then pulled apart. I apologize for your mistakes, let you decide how much I could take. I mistook pain for loyalty, thought silence meant I was strong. But losing myself slowly showed me something was wrong. You don't hold my tears, you don't get to watch me fall. I won't bleed for your comfort, I don't break for your control. I cried for nights I like weather signs. Try to read between your lines. I carry guilt that wasn't mine, just to keep us doing fine. I dim my light to fit your space. Forgot the strength inside my face. I confuse love with endurance. Thought hurt meant I cared more. But I don't owe you my suffering or tears on your floor. You don't own my tears. You don't get to watch me fall. I won't breathe for your comfort. I don't break for your control. I cried for nights, I begged for years, but I'm drawing lines right here. You don't own my tears. I was soft, not weak. I was real, not small. If my heart broke in your hands, it won't live there at all. You don't own my tears. I'm stronger than I've been. I turn pain into power and silence into skin. I release what you took from me. I breathe without fear. You don't own my tears. I cried to survive. Now I stand to live. Soft piano, midnight air. I'm holding words you never cared to hear. Breathing hurts, but I stay quiet. Loving you was my last act of violence. I stayed when you turned cold, made excuses for the lies you told. I felt the distance in your touch, but I loved you maybe too much. I learned your silence by heart. Every pause tore me apart. You said nothing, I said more. Still I'm the one lying on the floor. I carried us on broken knees while you were already free. I cried for us when you didn't care. I begged the dark like you were there. I fought for love, you let decay. I broke alone while you walked away. I screamed your name into the night. You slept in peace, I lost the fight. You moved on like it was nothing. I cried for us, for everything. I watch myself disappear, trying to keep you near. Every tear I tried to hide was love you never matched inside. You said I'm fine, I felt the lie. I saw goodbye behind your eyes. Still I hoped you'd change your mind. Still I stayed. Every time gave you all I had to give, while forgetting how to live. I cried for us when you didn't care. I held the pain we were supposed to share. I fought for love you let decay. I broke alone while you walked away. I screamed your name into the night. You stopped in peace, I lost the fight. You moved on like it was nothing. I cried for us, for everything. Maybe love shouldn't hurt this deep. Maybe hearts are meant to bleed. I mistook pain for loyalty, and your absence for destiny. I don't hate you, that's the truth. I just hate what loving you did to me. I cried for us till I had no tears. I drowned in all our wasted years. I gave you faith, you gave me scars. You left me knowing who we were. I won't make love that doesn't stay. I won't keep bleeding the same way. If someone had to lose tonight, it won't be me this time. Soft piano fades. I cried for us, so I could finally cry for me. Soft piano, empty room. Your name still lingers like perfume. No screaming, no goodbye. Just silence, learning how to lie. You stopped asking how my day had been. I felt the space you let crawl in. Your touch felt distant, almost gone, but I kept holding on. You smiled like nothing was wrong. I memorized the way you moved on. Every word you didn't say took another piece of me away. You never raised your voice. You didn't have to make a choice. You broke me quietly, night by night. No shattered glass, no final fight. You let me fade right by your side and called it love but never tried. You broke me softly, slow and deep. I was awake while you were asleep. No one saw the damage you did. You broke me quietly, and I stayed in it. I blame myself for wanting more, for needing what we had before. I lowered every part of me just to keep you close to me. You said I'm tired, I heard goodbye, saw the truth behind like this. I carried all the weight we lost, paid your silence at my cost. You broke me quietly, night by night. No shattered glass, no final fight. You let me fade right by your side and called it love but never tried. You broke me softly, slow and deep. I was awake while you were asleep. No one saw the damage you did. You broke me quietly, and I stayed in it. Maybe the worst kind of pain is loving someone who slowly walks away. You didn't push, you didn't scream, you just stopped choosing me. I mistook calm for safe and silence for grace, but love shouldn't feel this cold or leave your heart this old. You broke me quietly, and I see it now. I lost myself trying to hold you down. I won't keep shrinking just to stay. I won't keep loving the same way. You broke me softly, but I had to survive. Found my strength on the other side. You never heard the sound it made when I broke free from yesterday. Soft piano fades. You broke me quietly, but I healed out loud. Soft piano fading light, your phone face down another night. Words hanging in the air, like I spoke them, you weren't there. You stopped looking when I talked. I felt the distance every block. I filled the space with reasons why you couldn't love me the same way tonight. Your silence grew so loud, but I stayed calm, I stayed proud. I told myself this phase would end, that love was quiet, not absent. I kept waiting for a sign. You were still on my side. I stayed through the silence, through the cold, through nights you never came home. I read between the lines, you left blank. I loved enough for two and you just sang. I stayed when words were gone, when every answer felt so wrong. You didn't leave, you just disappeared, and I stayed through the silence, drowning in fear. I learned your moods by tone, by how long you'd leave me alone. I learned to ask for less and less, just to avoid your emptiness. I left when I wanted to cry, slept beside you miles apart. I begged my heart to compromise while yours was already saying goodbye. staying meant I was strong, but staying silent kept me small. Sometimes love is knowing when to walk away, not wait again. I stayed through the silence, but not anymore. I won't beg for crumbs of love on the floor. If I have to lose you to find myself, then I choose me over someone else. I stayed too long, but now I'm free. I hear my voice inside of me. You tell me what love shouldn't be. I stayed through the sorriness. Now I'm leaving peacefully. Soft piano fades. I stayed through the silence so I could finally hear myself. Soft piano, shallow breath. I'm still here, but something's left. Your name echoes in this room like love arrived too late, too soon. I loved you in the way you asked. I wore your pain like broken glass. I bent myself to fit your mood. Still I was never enough for you. You said it's fine, but felt the change. I watched you drift, I stayed the same. I kept believing we were strong, but I was holding on alone. I gave you all the best of me. You took it like a guarantee. My heart didn't survive you. Your broken ways I couldn't see. No screaming fights, no final truth. Just slowly losing parts of me. My heart didn't survive you. I loved you past the point of pain. You walked away, still feeling whole. I stayed and learned to live in rain. I memorized your every side, ignored the fear behind my eyes. I called it love, I called it fate, while you were already too late. I learned to smile through the hurt, pretend your distance didn't work. But every night when lights went low, I felt how far you'd really go. I stayed loyal to the lie that we were more than goodbye. didn't survive you, but I did. Soft piano, shaking hands. I've been strong longer than I can. Breathe in, but it still hurts. I'm holding on to what's left of us. I kept my tears behind my smile. Said I'm fine for a while. I gave you chances, bent the truth, made excuses just for you. I swallowed words I needed said. Lay awake beside your head. You are here but far away. I felt you leaving every day. I held the pieces, played my part, trying not to fall apart. This is where I break, where I can't pretend I'm okay. I carried us till I collapsed, love you through the cracks. This is where I break, where my heart gives up the fight. I stood so long in your shadow, now I step into the light. I learned to love in half tones, never asking for my own. I stayed quiet, kept the peace at the cost of all of me. You said give it time, I did. Every tear I tried to live, but patience turned into pain, and love became the chain I tried to save. What do you let go? I bled where you felt nothing at all. This is where I break, where hope finally gives way. I begged for words you never spoke, held on till my hand to row. And this is where I break, where silence screams too loud. I won't keep shrinking just to stay. I choose myself right now. Maybe love shouldn't feel like war or leave you crying on the floor. I confused, staying with being strong, but staying kept me wrong. I don't hate you, I just know I can't heal where I'm ignored. Sometimes breaking is the start of finally saving your heart. This is where I break, and finally let the pieces fall. I won't beg to be chosen, I won't wait for your call. This is where I break, but I rise from what I lost. If losing you is what it takes, then I accept the cost. Soft piano fades. This is where I break and become